George North is an exceptional character and has worked really hard and is working really hard, particularly with Phil Pask. He's back to running today, so he's doing very, very well. An accurate assessment on his availability for selection will take place on Wednesday, but at the moment I think he's doing very, very well and has a great chance of being fit for this week. Jamie's very well this morning, and again, you get confounded by certain issues. His scan would indicate one thing, his demeanour and his presentation would dictate otherwise this morning. I'm trying not to be too cryptic there, but sometimes people get het up with treating what they see on X-ray and scan rather than what they actually see in front of them. So Jamie is a grave doubt for this week. There's no doubt about that. You only had to see how much discomfort he was in at the weekend. However, again, further assessment, will be made later in the week as to his availability going forwards.
What's his actual injury?
He's tweaked his hamstring.
Tweaked?
Well, that's not a medical term. That's my term. He has a strain of his hamstring, and it's not of any remote severity like Richie Gray, but was of a similar cause actually. Where he just got the leg extended, and then somebody came down and then flexed his back. So it's just unfortunate. Tommy Bowe's running today, albeit with a hand splint on, but he's doing very, very well. We'll get him reassessed by the hand surgeon later in the week who operated on him, but he's making remarkable progress. Well, Jamie Roberts is likely to be not available. Tommy Bowe is highly unlikely to be available, and we never were really targeting this. Other than that, everybody else at the moment is in line.
James, 4 years on from the last tour, with more players coming out to join this tour, do you think that with the added speed and size of these players that Lions Tours are going to have to start to bring more players from the very outset?
It's difficult. I think the reason that we've ended up apparently scrambling and bringing a couple of extra players in is the fact that the injuries have occurred to the backs, and all of a sudden, in order to make sure that we were safe, we've had to, if we'd had a slightly more even spread, we would have probably at this moment only have replaced the two props that we did so. And I've read in the press and I've listened to Warren's comments. All I can say is that we as a medical team are not as busy as we have been on previous tours at this particular moment. It's just unfortunate with the types of injury, it would appear that we have a high casualty list.